Hey everybody, welcome to this Thomas Wooden Railway discussion about my old style Bertie. Now Bertie has just been a very, very, very important character in the Thomas Wooden Railway series. I think he is just represents that trains are not the only thing that can talk, but also that he's very reliable. Bertie dates back to the Railway series. He appeared in the TV series, and I think just growing up, I heard George Carlin's narrations a lot, and every time I see Bertie, I always think of him because don't know why, but that's what I kind of see Bertie as. So Bertie, as a wooden railway model, has some interesting features here. He on mine, his face is missing their eyebrows just because of wear and tear. This Bertie is in pretty good condition for being so old. But he's probably, I think he's the only Thomas Wooden Railway item that I have that doesn't have its eyebrows. And like I've said before, I don't really enjoy Thomas Wooden Railway items not having eyebrows. I think it's a little bit creepy. So turning to the side here, you can see that Bertie is full of passengers, and we'll get to that in a little bit when I introduce you to his newer style model. I think it's very realistic because Bertie is always full and has passengers. So coming around here, more passengers, including a guy smoking a pipe. We'll get to that in a sec too. And then the back here, just nothing, plain. No name on the bottom. And looking at these wheels, 1999. So there you have it. Now also on the front here, I'll just show you guys this too. Those things off to the sides, I think they're supposed to represent headlights, but they're magnets. So let's bring in the new style Bertie so that I can show you guys what's been going on. Now, actually, a lot of YouTube users have this old style Bertie, which is surprising. And numerous have the new style Bertie as well. Now, I got the new style Bertie in the 5-card gift pack that comes with Henrietta, Fred, Oliver, and I know I'm forgetting somebody. Toby. There we go. I got him in that. And you know what? I don't think this Bertie, the new style Bertie, is half bad, but man, I don't know. It's interesting. So as you probably can see, I hope you guys can see, new style Bertie does not have any passengers, and old style Bertie does. Now the reason behind this is what I've heard is that I'll just flip it around here really quick is because this man over here, Exhibit A, is smoking a pipe. Now when parents see this, I'm pretty sure my parents, when they got this for me, they just dismissed it. You know, whatever. It's a figure, or it's literally like a shadow. It's just painted on there. It means nothing. Well, some parents obviously freak out about these things, thinking that if a kid sees a guy smoking, they're gonna grow up and smoke because they specifically remember this guy in the bus smoking his pipe. And honestly, it's like, you know what? The Railway series is set back at a time when smoking cigarettes and a pipe was not uncommon. In fact, they probably didn't even know that smoking was bad for you. It didn't create lung cancer or any of that stuff. Okay? So I think this model, Bertie, this one right here, is very accurate, dating back to the Railway series, okay? So that's my thought on it, and you can make your own conclusions from that. So let's take a look at the faces here. Faces are very different. Obviously, it looks weird because mine doesn't have any eyebrows. I think this Bertie right here, he has a pretty good face. I like that face. You know, I used this Bertie for a little bit. I started out with the old style Bertie. I even kind of made fun of this Bertie right here in one of my episodes, Thomas Helps a Friend, episode 26, when Bertie had a bad crash and went to the works and he came back, and I used this Bertie and made fun of it a little bit because I thought it was ridiculous. But then actually, towards the latter part of my career on the account KeyGrade24, I actually switched to this. I think the best example, the scene I remade from Thomas and the Magic Railroad, where Bertie's like, "How about a race, Thomas? Rum, rum, rum." I use this Bertie, and then after KeyGrade24 was hacked, I went back to this Bertie. I don't know why I started using the new style Bertie anyway, but I also did that with Oliver and Toby as well. I don't know why I did that. That's kind of far. That's a good 3 years, come to think of it, so I can't remember that far back. But the faces here, pretty much the same. The driver looks the same from the front, and then obviously looks like these things down here are headlights, and then those things over there are just magnets. So, but they represent the same thing. So flipping them around here, You know, obviously you guys have seen this side before, but this Birdie doesn't have has passengers and the other one doesn't. It looks like there's guardrails or just kind of stuff to help the passengers onto the bus. And if you guys look over there, see the stuff above the wheel to the left? It is not over here. So that's just another thing. Here's a pretty big difference when you turn them around. This Birdie's just plain, and then this one looks like it has a window and taillights and a magnet. And I think the magnet on these items is just pretty ridiculous. I don't know why it looks awkward. I mean, this Birdie is just like a bus, and then this is obviously a child's play thing. So that's my thought on that as well. And then the driver, Birdie's driver, kind of looks a little bit different from the side here. He looks like a bit cartoonish over there, and then over here it looks like a real one. And then there's passengers in this Birdie, and there aren't any over here. So overall, I think both of these Birdies have their advantages and disadvantages. I like the new style Birdie's face a lot. But honestly, I think the passengers in Birdie are like the big plus, because Birdie is a bus and he's supposed to be full. And so that's my thought on that too. So if you guys have any questions, comments, hopefully not concerns, but any of that, just leave a comment below. And once again, thank you for watching this Thomas Wooden Railway discussion.